This year's senior class, let's see, it's a very diverse group of students, and I think that's one of the things I like best about you all, because everybody is happy to do their own thing and you don't feel like you should conform to any group. And we have such talented students that everybody can shine in various ways, whether it's athletics or academics or on the stage or in the band or in poetry. So many different opportunities, and that's what really makes this class unique and pulls everybody together as a class, is actually your differences. So I think that's what I like the best about everybody here.
They're a little calmer group. They're friendly for the most part. This time of year, when you start getting down to 20, 25 days, the seniors tend to get a little antsy, and they're worried about where they're going to college, where they're going to work, where they're going to live, what they're going to do. It gets to be a very stressful time. Most of them seem to be handling it very well. I don't have many behavior problems with seniors right now, which is good. So as I said, they seem to be a level-headed bunch that takes things in stride, and I advise them to keep doing that because it gets very stressful here as they approach graduation.
Dynamic maturation process for our freshmen. When they first started at Fort Pierce Central High School, they couldn't find the cafeteria, let alone the gym or the athletic fields. Now as we look at this, we have to find them to get them in class sometimes. But on a serious note, they've demonstrated poise, they've demonstrated charisma, and they really apply themselves in academic settings. Some of the freshmen, we used to look at some of their behaviors. I would love to videotape them at the same time and show you at this setting right now, because you would be marveled at your growth and maturity.
I would definitely say I've changed since my freshman year. My hair length, definitely. How I act, how I sound.
You're coming out of middle school, you come into ninth grade, you're on this huge campus and you're kind of in awe, and we kind of segregate you over in the building 2. By the time these guys are juniors, and I watch them interact, and they'll watch freshmen, the juniors and seniors, they'll say, wow, I used to act like that, because even at that age, they see that the ninth graders are acting what they would consider to be childish and immature. And even they, as students that are only 2 years removed from that spot, see that as being immature. So all of them have been greatly improved in maturity. Most are working, most have decided that grades are important. So you see this maturation process take place with all classes that come through here.
I have dreads now, and my voice is deeper. I got this little mustache, goatee popping off. You know what I'm saying? It took me 4 years to grow this. Don't be fooled. This is this year.
How have I changed? Well, I'd probably be more mature, kind of, in a way. I cut my hair. First time whole school year since freshman year. That's it.
This year seniors is a lot better behaved group, I believe. I don't know about their academics and how well they're doing compared to last year. I do know they've been awarded many $100,000 in scholarships as a class. But overall, as a senior class, I think they're a little calmer and better behaved than last year's group.
At the beginning of the year, I really wasn't expecting to have so much involvement with the senior class, but once I started working with our class officers and starting to help plan some of the events and the activities, it's really hard not to get excited about this class and all the things that you were able to do. So I think the breakfast, the senior fest, those were some of the really fun things that hopefully you all enjoyed as well, and I'm glad we had a lot of participation in some of these events. I also enjoyed just being able to attend the senior nights for our different activities, our sports, and getting the chance to recognize those students that have performed and worked hard throughout the year. And just being able to get to know our seniors. There's always a steady stream of students coming in my office to get something signed off or something paid for. And as an administrator, I might not have had the opportunity to get to know you all so well if I hadn't been involved with the senior class. So those have been some great memories. I also want to thank Ms. Johnson and Mr. Schwer for working with the senior class this year, our class sponsors who have done a fabulous job. So I had the opportunity to work with them too, so those are great memories as well.
My favorite memory is the one time that the hurricane came and it completely flooded the entire school. It was 10th grade year for me 2 years ago, and I rolled around in the rain for money. And it was in the yearbook last year.
Favorite memory? Okay, this had to happen like 10th grade. It was the hurricane thing that was popping off, and I was running up the stairs, and like this big girl fell down the stairs, and I had to hop over it like donkey, like jump man. That's what it was like. I had to jump over it, and I felt proud because I made it. I was like, yeah, and I was in my class doing the Harlem Shake because I was like, yo, she didn't get me. So that's my favorite memory.
My favorite memory would be pep rally year, my 10th grade year. They had a big kind of musical festival on the courtyard. And we all danced and enjoyed.
What would I miss? More of just the people. Because, you know what I'm saying, it was the people here that really let me find out who I was as a person, like through my connections and through everybody that I met. So that's who I'm gonna miss most people, because I know some of y'all, they're gonna graduate and it's gonna be like, I ain't gonna see you to the high school reunion. So
honestly, every day was my favorite memory because every day at Central has just been such a blessing. Like, I'm really glad that I was able to be a Cobra.